friends, I'm Candace and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Bury all the caskets.
It has once again been a hot minute. Will I ever sit down and film regularly? I don't know. I want to, but I just haven't. I'm very hesitant and not really excited to film this video because I have been avoiding it for probably 4 months now. This is something I've needed to film, and like for myself and for some of my friends that I just, haven't told things to yet. So instead of telling them to their face, I'll just show them this to make my life easier. So this is a life update. Starting this fall, I'm not going to UNI anymore. Wow, I just kind of threw that out there. I'm really taking I've been calling it like a financial break from UNI. I realized that being in the music program wasn't something that I wanted to do anymore. It wasn't the thing that I was passionate about anymore. And I just kind of sat down with myself and said, like, why are you doing this if it's not what you want to do? And I spent that whole spring semester thinking that, like, if I'm not happy doing this, why am I still doing this? Why am I still going? Why am I still doing this? What am I going to do? What am I going to do when fall rolls around and I have to do another semester of this? I still have 3 more years of this pretty much. Like, you're not ready, not at all. I didn't want to be in school that much longer, and I knew I wasn't getting the degree that I wanted anymore. I was very happy though in my programs, the programs that I was in, and that's why it was really, really hard to make the decision to leave UNI, because I really loved band, I loved my sorority, everything that I was involved in outside of my major I loved. I love UNI's campus, I love being on campus, I love UNI as a whole, like I love the school, but I realized, why am I going to this school and not knowing what my major's gonna be? Like, this school's expensive, you need to know what you're doing. And I was like staying up at night, like screaming at myself, not really screaming at myself, just like almost like, what are you doing at this point? You don't know what you're doing, so why are you still here? Mid-April, I finally made the decision that I needed to take a step back. I needed to leave UNI because I wasn't doing what I needed to do to better myself for the future. I was just like, oh yeah, it's fun living on campus, it's fun being in these events, but I'm not going anywhere for my major, which is what I need to be doing right now. So in August, I'm going to Hawkeye Community College. I'm just gonna take a step back. I'm gonna get an associate's degree in marketing management. And I think that'll be really, really fun and interesting because I've done some form of managing in the past and I've really enjoyed it. And I think that this will be a very good step for me. It's hard. I have built such a community at UNI, made so many like long-term friends. Like making the decision to do all this was scary. But once I made the decision in my head, I finally had to tell people, I had to tell my advisors, I had to tell the school, and then I had to apply to Hawkeye, get into Hawkeye, apply for my major, figure all that out. And now that that's all figured out, like, I'm so happy. Wow. Like, I can't even describe, like, how relieved I feel. But while I was feeling all this, like, great relief, there was definitely something still laying on my chest, and it was really the Panther marching band. Which, if you have never experienced any form of the Panther marching band, that sounds like the stupidest thing anyone could say. And trust me, it is. I made so many friends, and I joined a sorority through it, and I realized that I love the Panther marching band so much, and I didn't know what to do when it came to that, because I definitely felt like there was going to be something missing in my college experience if I wasn't a part of it. And then I remembered my freshman year there was a girl in my section who went to school at Hawkeye but was a part of the Panther marching band. So, sat down, did all my research, and I figured out that I could do it. So then I contacted my sorority president, since my sorority is connected to the Panther marching band, and I said, hey, can I still be involved in our sorority even though I'm not going to UNI, even though I'm going to Hawkeye? And she goes, let me see. So I think it took her like maybe a week, and she came back to me and was like, yeah, as long as you keep a good GPA and like you're in a ensemble, like you can be in the sorority. And like I sat in my car and I cried. I like cried for like 15 minutes because I was just so happy. I was so happy that I still get to be involved at UNI without like taking the classes at UNI and paying UNI's price. I'm so excited for the fall. It's gonna be different because I'm not gonna be living on UNI's campus anymore. But I think it's gonna be so good. And I'm so excited. So this is my way of telling my friends like, hey, I'm not going to UNI anymore, but like I'm still gonna be there. Like, go Cats. But also, I guess now, go Red Tails. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You wanna say goodbye? Come here. Thank you. I love you all so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye. Come here, drop it. Let go and I'll throw it. Let go and I'll throw it. Let go. Let go. Ow! Don't bite me.